So I'm curious. Have you been playing anything recently?
Have I just more Animal Crossing? I feel like I was thinking about playing Glover. I know you guys have played that already,
We
but
did, yeah.
we were listening to the soundtrack a couple nights ago, and kind of bringing me there. And I've never really finished it or got very far. And I've tried playing through it maybe 3 or 4 times, but
hmm Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
funny. That was actually not a game that I grew up with or anything. I mean, I had it. Right. Excuse me. A friend had it, and I would go over and play it at their house. But I never um actually owned a copy of the game.
But I
So
would never own Glover.
hold on, got some aliens.
Ooh.
Um. So wait. So have you played the game before or not?
I've played like the first part of it. I've never beat it. I don't even think I've gotten past the first world except maybe once.
Hmm.
Just because I was a little dumb kid not playing it.
Which version did you play? The N64? Okay.
Is there that big of a difference between the two?
Um, I honestly I haven't compared the two, but I played the PS1 version. That's the one that we played just recently.
I don't think I've ever played a PS1 game.
Oh, really?
I've played. Well, I might have played like Frogger, the PS1 version of Frogger, and maybe a little bit of Abe's Odyssey actually. Now that I think about it. But yeah, I've just never had a PS1. I've had a PS2, or no, I didn't. I had a PS3, is what I had, and I could play PS2 games on that. But basically, my dad bought that because it was cheaper than getting a Blu-ray player.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do that.
For like, yeah, so he got the PS3, and I got a few games for it.
Cool.
I played some of the Ratchet and Clank on PS3, but
Nice. PS1 systems are like really cheap. They're surprisingly cheap. I was able to get the revised version of the PS1 for like $20 not that long ago.
that's insane. Did you get it online or like at a store?
So this sounds really strange, and this is not really the case anymore. But like 2 or 3 years ago, GameStop actually had a really good selection of retro games online on their website.
Sure, okay.
And so that's where I got mine. Like I said, it was like $20, and that's still basically the price of what they are nowadays. But yeah, GameStop actually used to. I don't really like GameStop, but just as someone who likes to collect games and such, some of their practices I don't like.
I don't like being inside a GameStop. I'd avoid it if I can.
But yeah, their retro selection was surprisingly great. They stopped with the retro stuff as soon as the pandemic started, just because they didn't want to take secondhand stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you can't really get anything from them, which is sad because they had some of the most competitive pricing for retro stuff. In fact, I don't even think they really knew what they had.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ooh.
$15 minutes, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is a tough one, and as we believe, this seems like this is the last regular level, so makes sense.
I bet the boss fight will go by quick.
Yeah.
I don't see how the game could have a super drawn-out boss fight at all.
Yeah. So what do you think the boss fight is?
A really big fish or alien. Probably an alien.
Do you think it's like a boss rush? Like all the aliens, maybe?
I think it has the potential to do that. I think there's one main thing, but he might call other aliens to fight.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Well, let's hope we can reach that point. I mean, we're doing good so far. It's hard to keep all these fish fed. Yeah, I mean, look how many coins we have at the moment. I mean, we're doing all right.
We're racking them. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, I'm actually getting to the point where I need to get several carnivores because I can't keep up with all the fish. This is the most fish we've ever had, right? I mean, look at all these guys.
I mean, it's got to be at close.
Oh no!
Wow, that
Devastating.
foreshadowing. This has got to be the most fish we've ever had.
They just all immediately die.
Yeah, it was fun.
This is such a gruesome game.
Even though we lost a bunch, we still have so many more. Holy moly. I'd say we upgrade that ray gun a few times.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, let's do that.
Whoa, nice.
I want to go all in. I want to get rid of these aliens. In fact, I think that's kind of what we're supposed to do on this level. I think we're supposed to get our ray gun up to the maximum level.
I think so. It's kind of weird just because like nothing really calls for it early on, so you're kind of conditioned to ignore it. But then
Right.
really... So I don't know how great a design that is, but
And also, I'm convinced playing this level right now, you cannot beat this game without using a turbo button.
man,
You would have to click on all these coins, and I mean that would just be
Murder.
like ridiculous. I'm so glad that I'm using the Steam controller. Like,
you'd probably have to play with like the snail. Honestly.
oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Slimy or what's his name? Stinky.
Stinky, yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I think Stinky would probably be the winning strategy.
Ooh, look at that. That was great.
Clean execution. Perfect.
Yeah, honestly, if you're somebody out there who can beat this game without the turbo button, then first of all, I'm sorry for your surgery. And secondly, good job, I guess. You have some tough fingers. I can hear fish dying. Am I not feeding? Where's my cursor at? I can't even tell where my cursor is right now. Oh, it was up there. I couldn't. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, I can't even see it. Wow. That's going good though.
I might as well buy some carnivores.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder at what point should we invest in the carnivore eaters? Like, I guess we have to get to a point where we can navigate through the aliens first.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe they can all just coexist up in that corner up there. Yeah.
Oh, were you able to find out how many fish can be in this game?
I started looking, but then I kind of got sidetracked by talking about fries or something.
I don't blame you.
Fish limit. Insaniquarium. I didn't get anything for Sprite.
Yeah, I mean that is a very technical term. I'm not sure if the people who are playing this game typically would be familiar with such a technical term. Whew. I can hear so many fish dying.
They're dying left and right. But it doesn't even matter because we're spitting them out.
Oh, jeez. Oh, these guys. Ooh,
Ooh, no.
I'm gonna upgrade my gun.
Oh, it like actually is a gun.
Oh, yeah, that's just level 8. What is the final level?
Max out the gun. Max out the gun. I want to see what we can get. Whoa, that thing looks insane.
That looks like what is that gun in Halo?
Like the plasma pistol, the plasma rifle, or
Sure, yeah.
Here.
I don't know any of their names, but yeah, we'll say that one.
Spikes coming out of the top.
Yeah. This is the second time we've mentioned Halo, I think, while playing Insaniquarium, which might kind of strange, but okay.
Interesting. Well, I mean, it is sci-fi.
Yeah.
But you know,
they're both fiction, so that makes sense.
they both didn't actually happen in real life.
They both came out around the same time.
They did.
So, they could have been inspired. Could have been inspired.
Sure could have. I'm trying to think of. Oh, I was gonna say. Have you seen that game Splitgate? Like,
I have not. What is that?
It's basically Halo. Halo fused with Portal, fused with Quake a little bit. It's really good. I downloaded it on Friday and played it for many hours. It's really good. Like, basically, you have a portal gun, and the map layouts are pretty similar to Halo, but it's really fast. It's way faster than Halo. But you can, like, create 2 portals with, like, Q and E.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they have, like, set surfaces you can, like, make portals on. But it's, like, really cool because you can, like, shoot through them and, like, put them in weird spots and, like, get a bunch of kills because people aren't paying attention. And you can basically, other people can make portals, but you can't see through anyone else's portal other than yours, teammate or opponent. Which is, like, a creative way of getting around, like, having to render a different world, like, 16 times.
Yeah. Wow. That sounds cool.
Surprisingly intuitive, and it's currently in beta right now, so it's free. Whoa, those are huge.
Yeah, and they eat the carnivores, so we need to keep the carnivores in check.
Eat carnivores and then some egg.
Yeah. Hold on.
No worries. I'm in no hurry. What else I gotta do? Play Insaniquarium somewhere else?
Ooh, man, the alien went down fast. And there it goes. Okay. So that's the problem. Whenever the aliens come, the fish, their feeding timer still continues. They won't die, obviously, but yet they still need to be fed. So as soon as they go away, you do have to pay attention to that. And you can also see now the treasure chests that I were referring to earlier.
Keeping an eye out. Oh, there it is. Okay. I had so much trouble seeing it.
I know. There's so much. There's so much going on.
Oh, we are racking up the big bucks. Oh, there's another one.
Oh,
just dump them out. That's insane.
Yeah, they're great. I feel like we're close to finishing if we at this rate.
Yeah, for real. We just keep going and then buy all the egg pieces at once. Once we hit 3K or 300K.
No, you do not realize how focused I am on on this game right now.
It is likely that I do not. I can't even begin to comprehend. Oh,
I'm shaking the controller around, just trying to get as many coins as I can.
That's all you gotta do.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so going back to what we were saying, yeah, I typically don't play shooters. That's just not really a genre I play very often. Despite that, I am playing Doom Eternal right now, so it is kind of strange because like I am playing like the one first-person shooter that like I've played in years at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really a shooter fan.
It's kind of a lot of what I play now, just because I don't know. I have a harder time sitting down and playing through story games lately, and just a lot of the multiplayer, quick to pick up games. They're either roguelikes or they're online shooters. So that's where a lot of my time lies. I'll make time for Nintendo games, though. You can always do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, I've never been a big like online multiplayer kind of person.
Yeah.
Like these I feel like these streams are great because they allow me to play single player games but still, have the benefits of playing online with somebody, Like
Yeah, no, I get that.
kind of works out.
You should buy some more carnivores and some carnivore eaters.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, let me do that.
Lost all of them.
Okay.
That's fine. We can buy a second egg in just a sec here.
Okay, yeah, we could get egg number 2.
I would buy carnivores now. I don't see any on screen.
Yeah, just let me know whenever we run out of carnivores so I can keep everything.
More than you just did, I think.
Okay, let me grab some.
Oh, yeah, cool.
What is our rate? Like our rate of coins?
We're getting probably 1,000, 2,000 a second on average.
Oh wow.
It's weird because it goes up by like 3,000 and get a treasure chest, so or maybe 2,000.
Oh dang it! I missed that orb at the end.
Uh-oh, carnivore eaters just died. We're almost to the end though. You can buy an egg shard.
Okay.
If you want, and then we'll be like 10,000 away. So
Yeah, we're so close.
And then we're good. Wow, I can't believe these levels go from being like 5 minutes to 30 minutes.
It's pretty crazy.
And you're almost there. Oh, you bought a fish.
Yeah, I didn't want to get us locked out.
We're good. Hit it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Evil alien mastermind.
He was laughing. He was doing a crazy laugh. The evil alien mastermind actually isn't very helpful at all unless you consider devouring the entire contents of your fish tank helpful.
Yeah, this game has a sense of humor that feels very modern.
It does. It's strange.
Well, all right. Are we ready to fight the alien the evil alien mastermind?
Let's do it. Whoa, this is weird. This is like H.R. Geiger stuff going on.
Whoa, it is, dude.
It's like a knife in the background. Okay, is
Wow.
this? Are we just gonna? Oh, looks like we just shoot him.
Just rapid fire him, I guess.
Oh, he's got some croonies coming out. Oh man, this is... Okay, so I guess all of our friends are here, huh?
I guess so. I don't know what they're doing, but
Looks like we have to protect them.
are they dying?
I think so, yeah. Ooh.
See,
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly what I called. I knew it was gonna be. Ooh. This is. It's a equal parts boss rush, equal parts. Ooh. It's a bad spot for that.
Exactly. Yeah, you definitely called it. Let's see, what is my time going to be? I think we got it in the bag.
118.
Oh.
Oh. You taunt Insaniquarium, it taunts you right back.
You have found Presto, the tadpole. Presto has the ability to metamorph into any of your other pets.
Wow.
And we have been awarded 5,000 shells for defeating the final boss.
Whoa, we did it! Woo!
We actually did it. I mean, we get to see the credits. Congratulations! Wow. You've successfully vanquished the alien hordes. The epic conflict between fish and evil has finally come to a close. Thanks to you, aquarium owners can sleep easy tonight. Many a pet give their lives to the final battle, but do not grieve, little one. Angie purposely sat out of the fight, and word is she got a few tricks up her sleeves. That text moved surprisingly fast.
Aww.
For
dead fish.
Yeah. Thanks for playing.
Angie in.
I'm sorry, what was that?
That's like the only reason they put Angie in is just for the end credits.
The very end.
just a Deus Ex Machina revival of all the buddies. Oh yeah, you could forget that Guppy Cruncher and the Beetle Muncher and the Breeder. Ultravore.
Ultravore. Oh, here's their actual names.
Sylvester.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Gus. That's a good name.
Yeah, that works.
Lame. Ulysses and Psycho. Ooh, Psycho Squid. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Evil alien Cyrax and Bilaterus. That's really cool.
And who can forget Stinky and Nico and Itchy and Prego? All these good guys here.
I think I was gonna give some backstory on Gumbo.
Oh, okay.
Like last time.
Mm-hmm.
I linked it, and I don't remember if I... But basically, Gumbo, that anglerfish, his story says, many critics of Gumbo says that he is a wold in sheep's clothing. Not wolf, wold. A wold in sheep's clothing. He simply leads all your guppies to one spot to make it easier for his alien friends to kill them all. Gumbo answers his critics by pointing out that the aliens have shown him no mercy in Tank 5. I am not, nor have I ever been a member of the alien party, says Gumbo.
Wow. Okay.
Controversial.
we missed some eggs, I guess. Those are the...
To buy in like the virtual tank.
I guess so.
Tank 5, so I wonder if there's like a post game that we don't have to play.
Yeah.
That's been good. I feel like, it's been a good thing to sort of space out, talk about games over. I've enjoyed seeing the end of this game. I see all these different colored guppies. I remember those from the virtual tank.
Yeah, this was a cool game to play. I'm glad that you introduced this to me. You said we should play it during, was it Diddy's Conquest or Super Mario Sunshine?
I don't remember. I feel like it was the end of Sunshine.
Okay. Uh,
But
yeah. So it's cool to be able to play through this as you suggested, and yeah, I liked it. It's definitely one that you just turn off your brain and click all the pretty things, and you kind of have to manage, what you're doing. Um, you definitely want to be careful though, because if you play with just a regular mouse, it can be harmful. Okay, so I guess we should check out the virtual tank just as like a closing uh, segment, right?
oh yeah, we should.
Okay, so welcome to the virtual tank. So we can buy stuff at the store, use shells to buy fish, and we can click the tank button to make a screensaver. I'm not going to do that, but let's see our options. What is this? The bubulator.
The bubulator.
Want to keep more fish in your tank? Buy the bubulator.
I think that just it's a limit increase, but we can buy we can buy the how do we buy? Do we use shells to buy the bonus pets?
That's what I was thinking. Pets.
Maybe it's from the main menu.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere.
We can do time trial.
Uh,
Bonus adventure.
yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, so you want us to do a time trial?
Oh no, I was just joking. Just because it takes
Okay.
how much money you earn for the time trial? Sounds kind of fun. But I wonder if Hall of Fame is where you do it.
That's the leaderboards.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
global.
We'll just buy one. Oh, we gotta name them. All fish come with a 1-day money back guarantee. Oh, do these actually is this real time? Do you have to feed them?
I don't think you have to feed them. What is that regular guppy in the corner? It's worth a ridiculous number of shells.
I
guess he's just a really fast fish, maybe.
I suppose so. Okay, we'll name one, and my keyboard's over here, but I'll try to use it anyway. I'm gonna name it Noah.
Oh, that's really thoughtful. You really didn't have to do that.
Okay, let's go back to our tank now. There he is.
Wow. Look at me.
So yeah, I think you do have to feed them.
I missed the fish. Or I missed the food. None too bright. You sell me off so you can buy another one?
Maybe the store changed. Okay. So it says to check back tomorrow. So I really do think this is a daily thing. You have to.
I think so, because you can get different. The one that's 500. I think you can get all sorts of different colors of those guppies, and then they grow. I think what you have to do is feed them once a day.
I guess so.
But after the first day, maybe.
Can name this one Mitchell. Might as well, right?
Yeah, we got it.
That way I can verify if he actually watches this, because then he'll say something about it. Okay. All right.
Cool. Look at us.
So weird.
Just steal my food, but I guess I'm too dumb to realize that I'm supposed to eat it.
Yeah, look, you see, you were about to die.
What on earth? So you can never leave this screen?
That's the thing is I think if you leave, it's fine. But yeah, if you're on the screen, you have to feed them. I think, unless they get to a point where it's like they can go hours without having to
I
feed
think you
them.
should. I think you should starve Mitchell. Just
Okay.
to see.
Okay, sure. We're gonna kill off Mitchell.
He's killed off.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah. It looks like they're at a point where it's like they can be left alone for a while. I guess. I'm not sure. So we're not gonna be able to see Mitchell's timely demise on stream here.
That's so unfortunate.
Fine, Mitchell. You get to live today.
You're spared. You green and red little fish.
Okay, well that's it. That's all of Insaniquarium. Once again, thank you, Noah, for introducing me to this game. Thank you, everybody who watched. And any closing thoughts, Noah?
I would like to thank everyone who has seen this, and thank you for being a little.
You sound like you're saying this at gunpoint.
I'm saying I just wanted to say something with like no pre-formulated thought at all. I just wanted to say words and see what would come out. Anyway, cool. Bye, y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.